guys, I'm so sorry this is another video today because I'll have to return these maybe a little soon. I only have like a month and I have thousands of books. I have a lot. I have like 8, 10 more books, chapter books, but I just read Junie B. Jones' Dumb Bunny. He just finished reading chapter 1 over here. He finished this chapter. And now we're gonna go read chapter number 2. And chapter number 2 was Clothes and Nubs. Okay. Chapter 2, Clothes and Nubs. Lucy was still mad at lunch. I just don't get it. She grouched. How could anyone forget the Easter Bunny? The Easter Bunny brings candy right to your door. Lucy did a frown at her. He doesn't bring candy to my door, he said. The Easter Bunny is a different religion than me. I'm Jewish. Just Noldor. I'm Jewish too. Said I've never ever even been to an Easter egg hunt. I'll go turn on the lights while you sleep. Before what do you wear to something like that? Though anyway, stood up the fool herself. Well, since the Easter Bunny and I are the same religion, I'm going to wear a fancy Easter dress, she said. Sylvia thought for a minute, then she nodded. Then I guess I will wear a fancy Irish dress, she said. Her eyes lighted up. Really, Shirley? You mean we have our own clothing line? He asked. He smiled. Then I think I will wear some fancy Jewish pants, he said. My friend named Horbolt trapped on his chin. Let's see, since I am... Page 2. I guess I should wear pants, he said. He turned and looked at me. Means we our outdoor wiggles. I think, he said. Just then suddenly slapped the table with his hand. Hey, I knew I will wear a fancy turban. A fancy turban is wedding clothes, right? He asked. I love fancy clothes. Mr. Scary was listening to us while he was 8. He quickly put down his sandwich. Boys and girls, you're getting way off. Check here, he said. Easter egg hunt is not a real party. Really? I've spoken to her mother about it. It's more of a spring process with an Easter egg Easter hunt activity. Am I right? Yes, she said. My mother said the Easter Bunny isn't even working that day. He's just going to hop around the party. He smiled and have his picture taken with people. I thought about that for a second. I don't think we should smile, I said, but we have yellow teeth like clown teeth. Exposed bunny teeth are way pointy or shiny noodle. My auntie bunny has a pointy tooth. He said she can stab a pickle with it. And that pickle just says, they're all of us. Started at him. So has the emotion family I ever heard of. Lucy did a big breath. Well, I don't care about pointy bunny. Teeth, she said, but you have cute floppy ears and puffy, fluffy tails. And allergy towards little noses. I kept my poaching their teeth, bunny teeth. Can nibble your head into a nub. I said, no, they cannot, Junie B. Jones. She said back on, yes, they can, Lucy, whatever your last name is. I said, I saw an officer. Mr. Scary glared at me. I ducked down in my seat and I quietly, my voice has a lot of nub information. I said very soft, Mr. Scary groaned again. I started to scream. Teachers can stoop a 5-mile away. At recess, told us more about the police. She said that there was going to be lots of delicious food to eat. Plus, also, there was going to be an exciting prize for the Easter egg winner. And wait till you hear this, she said. My daddy is going to hide a really pretended golden egg, and whoever finds the golden egg will win the grand prize of the day. And that is a fabulous play day with me. She toured around the hugged herself, and it's not just any old fabulous play date with me, and she said, the winner is going to get to go swimming with me in the indoor swimming pool that we just ended closing. She did a little shoulder and rubbed her arms. Isn't that exciting, everyone? She asked. Doesn't that give you the tingles? She looked around. Well, doesn't it? Huh? Doesn't it make you twinkle all over? She asked. All of the children looked curious at each other. Holdbert walked back and forth on his feet a minute. I think you mean the twinkles, he said. At least Joe's needed sigh, Lucy. You definitely mean the twinkles, he said, squinked at those two tingles, whatever the point is, a play date with me gives you goosebumps on your arms, she said. Just look at your arms. People, don't you see them? Don't you see the goosebumps? All us looked at our arms. None of us saw Goosebumps. We waited and waited, really patient. And then finally Goosebumps started shouting, I see Goosebumps, bumps. He ran. Oops, he asked the face that beamed very happy. Oh, Sterling, those are the goosebumps I ever saw. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for those goosebumps, she said. After that, she gave him a big hug and she waved her fingers at us. Well, ta-ta, everyone, she said. It's time for me to go look at myself in the cafe tunnel window. Then she shook her shiny hair and she skipped away. Sonic kept on standing there. He was shocked from the hug, I think. Then all of a sudden, his whole face lighted up and he began to shout, Lucy, wait up! I'll look at myself in the cafeteria window too, he shouted. He took off, skipping after her. I smiled to see that. I think the son has a crush on Lucy. I think, said to my friend Horrible, looked funny at me. You mean crush, Junie B? He has a crush on he said. I started to laugh. Don't you be hurt. It's definitely crush, I said. I am excellent at agriculture. That's the picture over there. That's the pig. Horrible looked funny at me again. I do not know why. After a minute, suddenly, and Lucian skipped past us. They were smiling and giggling and chased into each other. Suddenly, she was calling her, come back here, you spying little lamb. He called. I slapped my knees, spring little lamb. Ha! He called her a spring little lamb. That is a hoot, I said. May heard me talking. It's not funny, Junie Jones. Can't you see what he's doing? He said. Suddenly is trying to get in good with Lucy, so she'll tell him where the golden egg is hidden. He's just trying to win the playdate to swim in her pool. She followed him with her eyes. He's not going to get away with it, thought she said. After that, she clapped her hands around her mouth and she started after him. You can just forget about it. Suddenly, but I'm going to be the one who finds the golden egg, not you. I've got eyes like a red-tailed hawk. I looked at her very curious. May has a lot of bald parts, I believe. Also, she croaked, and that is not name calling. That is just the child. Stay tuned for chapter 3. Bye.